The Grammy nominations have arrived, bringing with them a fresh batch of surprises and, naturally, some controversy. This year's roster, however, leans a bit more progressive. Thanks to the Recording Academy's ongoing push for diversity, we're seeing a younger, more female-led lineup, though rock categories still stick to tradition. While unexpected names like the Beatles and Jacob Collier are in the mix, there's also much to celebrate, including Beyoncé's impressive nomination count and Charli XCX's standout entries. Let's dive into the notable snubs and surprises from this year's nominations. Beyoncé finally cracks the country scene. After years of attempts, Beyoncé has her first country nomination with Cowboy Carter. Not only did she earn a nod in Best Country Solo Performance for 16 Carriages, but she also made appearances in Best Country Duo/Group Performance, Best Country Song, and even Best Americana Performance. The country category's embrace is a significant win for Beyoncé, showing that the Academy's voters may be more receptive than Nashville's traditional gatekeepers. Randy B isn't as welcoming to Beyoncé this year. Despite a record-breaking 11 nominations, Beyoncé surprisingly missed out in Best Randy B Song. Her submitted track, Tyrant, featuring a Dolly Parton cameo, may have been too unconventional for voters. Still, Beyoncé's showing in pop, rap, and country highlights her diverse appeal across genres. Charli XCX finds a Grammy sweet spot. Previously only nominated as a feature on Iggy Azalea's Fancy, Charli XCX lands 7 nominations, including Album, Record, and Song of the Year for Brat. These nods, along with those for 360 in Best Music Video and Best Remixed Recording, could make Brat an Album of the Year favorite. Pop's big contenders, Chappell Roan vs. Sabrina Carpenter. Both Roan and Carpenter secured nominations in the top 4 categories, but Carpenter may have the slight edge, with separate entries in Record and Song of the Year for Espresso and Please Please Please. The race for Best New Artist, however, remains wide open. Jacob Collier returns to the Album of the Year lineup. After his surprising nomination in 2021, Jacob Collier is back with Jess Volume 4, alongside a nod in the arrangement category. His consistently unique musical approach continues to attract the Academy's favor. A farewell to the Beatles. The Beatles earned their first Record of the Year nomination since 1971 with Now and Then, their reported final song. Recognized for its technical achievement, the track serves as a respectful tribute to the band's lasting impact. Andre 3000 makes a jazz comeback. 2 decades after winning Album of the Year, Andre 3000 is back with his flute-driven New Blue Sun, which earned nominations in Best Alternative Jazz Album and Best Instrumental Composition. The Jazzfield's recent general category recognition could give Andre a shot at his second AOTY trophy. A bar song, Tipsy, misses in Record of the Year. Despite being one of the year's biggest hits, Shaboozey's A Bar Song, Tipsy, was left out of Record of the Year but made it into Song of the Year and Best Melodic Rap Performance. Shaboozey's broad presence, along with co-nominee Jaquan, marks a Grammy debut for both artists. Benson Boone misses out. Benson Boone, despite his streaming success, was only nominated in Best New Artist, signaling tight competition in the general categories. Ray's dual nominations in Songwriting and Performance. Benefiting from a change in Songwriter of the Year eligibility, Ray nabbed nominations for both Best New Artist and Songwriter of the Year, underscoring her versatility. Producer Jack Antonoff's streak ends. Though Antonoff picked up 5 nominations, the Producer of the Year category welcomed other names after his 3 consecutive wins, suggesting a shift in the Academy's preferences. Taylor Swift's Grammy presence dims slightly. Though Taylor Swift scored top category nominations for the Tortured Poets Department and Fortnite, featuring Post Malone, she missed out on Best Pop Solo and Pop Duo/Group Performance, signaling unexpected competition in the pop field. Megan Moroney left out despite co-writers' nods. Viral country artist Megan Moroney surprisingly didn't receive any nominations, even as 2 of her co-writers are up for Songwriter of the Year. The rock categories stay in the past. This year's rock categories lack fresh faces, with familiar names like Pearl Jam, Green Day, and the Black Keys dominating, while other genres saw notable shifts. Metal embraces more female artists. For the first time, 3 women are up for Best Metal Performance, including Poppy and Spiritbox's lead singer. This breakthrough hints at a changing landscape in metal. First-time Grammy recognition for Kim Gordon and Nick Cave. After decades of influential work, Kim Gordon and Nick Cave received their first Grammy nods, marking a long overdue recognition for both artists. Women shape the rap categories. This year, women are represented in every rap category, with Doekiai continuing the streak of women nominees in Best New Artist, highlighting the genre's evolving landscape. The Grammys lean indie in alternative categories. Notable nods for indie favorites Clairo, Waxahachie, and Adrienne Lenker signal a gradual acceptance of indie music by the Academy. Grammy's approach to African music stirs questions. Tyla's debut album's shift from R&B to pop was controversial, and while African artists like Rema and Tems received nominations, some questioned why Tyla wasn't placed in the global music categories.